My bad. Is it here now? Is it working now? Okay, because I saw the chat here. Okay, yeah, just realized. Yeah, what is up here? It's there. What is up here on stream out here? Yeah, it was weird. Was it not working? Yeah, what is up here on stream? What is up here, Sunny? Good evening. Yes, I was basically talking now. I don't know why it wasn't working, but now it's working because I can see it shows me here. So yeah, yeah, I hear it now. Yeah, now it's good. Now it's good. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, some weather. Yeah, it's a pretty weird weather here in Mexico. I mean, yeah, it was really weird. It's quite weird actually, cause I know there was like an earthquake over here in Mexico, but cause I don't think it was up here. It was more like in Guatemala, you know. Yeah, subscribe to you. Yeah, thanks a lot for the support. I appreciate it a lot. Appreciate it a ton. Yeah, but I think maybe it was a volcanic eruption or something. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I know. Yeah, I guess, yeah. And also, here in Toronto, the air quality is super bad. It's the worst air quality in the entire world. Oh, thanks a lot for the sub. I appreciate it a lot. Shrek, what is up? Thank you. Congrats on Spain becoming the world champions. Yes, they are the world champions of the World Cup 2026. Yes, I did watch that 1-0 at the 107 minute. Thank God they won. I mean, honestly, Argentina though, they were playing super dirty. Like, in my opinion though, they played, the wildfire. Yeah, the wildfires. Yes, in Canada. Yeah, it happens though, but it wasn't this bad. I mean, I live in Montreal, so it's much better than in Toronto, but it could get worse. But hopefully not. Hopefully not. So, yeah, because Toronto is 5 hours away by car, or about an hour and a half by plane. So it could get here. I hope not. But yeah, Spain won. Yes. I got you. Yeah, thanks a lot. I appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, honestly, yeah. Honestly, like Argentina, though, they played way too dirty. Like, way too. It wasn't even a football match anymore. Like, it was just WWE. Like, what was that? At least they got a red card, by Enzo Fernandez. So, but hey, I mean, that was really good. That game was insane. It was just crazy. That referee, in my opinion, not the worst, but like there's some calls that he just didn't really want to call for some reason. But yeah, yes, the smoke is reaching Chicago. There's some really thick smoke reached Tennessee. Yeah, wasn't even going so hard. Exactly. Yeah, yeah, but they were pushing a lot though. They were pulling a lot the players. So yeah, actually made it. That is true. Yes. Yes, very true. That's weird. How can it reach Tennessee? I guess because of the jet streams or something. Yeah. But wow, if it's really thick smoke, that means it was some bad wildfires. Yes. As this, we're gonna fly all the way to Puerto Vallarta here on the west coast, here on the Pacific side of Mexico. I think France versus England was a lot better. True. Yeah, that is true. Yeah, it's true because I was not expecting to see 6-4. That was wow, that was one of the most insane games, and that was like third place. I mean, yeah, Argentina referee literally no foul. Exactly, that is true. Yeah, that's true. But Argentina, they always foul like crazy. Like in each and every single games, they have like around 9 to 15 fouls. Like example, the one with England, I think it was about 13. So it was a lot. Yeah, I don't know. It's just their play style, and it's just the it's really like not like it's just not good, honestly. What is that, but at least Spain won. That's just fantastic. That's great. So yeah, honestly, yeah, that was much better, that's for sure. Yeah, France versus England, yes, I do agree. Even though it was third place, they play like as if it was the finals. Well, yeah, they kind of play like it was the finals, but not too much either. But it was still interesting, though. It was still much more interesting. That is true. So we're gonna be cruising at 36,000 feet. Cost will be 5. Route distance will be 397 nautical miles. Yeah, what is up, your video negro? Yes, beautiful Mexico. Yes, it's gonna be quite nice out here. About the weather though, it looks pretty very smoky. Like a lot of smoke. Oh yeah, thunderstorm. Haze. Okay, so lightning. Okay, cumulus clouds. Okay. It's pretty hazy actually. Oh yeah. Alright, so yeah, 327 at 7 knots. Wind will be minus. Unfortunately, we'll have some headwinds. Yeah, I gotta go. Alright. Thanks a lot for joining as well. Yeah, thanks a lot for joining. I appreciate a lot of the support for the sub. As always, yeah, thanks a lot. Alright, so we're gonna need 15,580 pounds of fuel. We're gonna burn 5,762 pounds of fuel. We're gonna have 139 passengers and 1,139 pounds of cargo. Yeah, I kind of felt bad when I saw Living Chamas 3 times new. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, true, yeah. That is true. Have the best day. I hope you reach 650. Yeah, thanks a lot. I appreciate the support. Thanks for the words. Yeah, me too. I do hope we reach that. And yeah, I mean at the same time they kind of won. So yeah, but I can kind of tell after the 90 minute they kind of just they didn't give up, but they kind of just let it for Spain, Argentina at least. Well, they kind of tried, but not really. You can kind of tell, you know. Cause at the start they mostly pushed themselves. Well, mostly Argentina pushed. Even Spain though. I'm not saying Spain didn't push, but not as much. And that was a pretty dirty play what Enzo Fernandez did. But it would have been a yellow card, which I think he gave a red card, which was great in for Spain. So yeah, that's all for today. Check the weather. Weather look bad. Yeah, it looks okay. Well, it said thunderstorms. I guess this is just a bit of rain. Okay. Alright, so just a bit of rain en route. Okay, that's good. Significant. So yeah, cumulus clouds. Yeah, segments. Yeah, we do have some segments en route. We're gonna have some. So thunderstorms. Oceanel. So ocean stuff. I don't really know. Yeah, still here too. No, I don't need this. Jet streams. Okay, so none whatsoever here in this area. Turbulence at cruising. We're gonna be like around here at cruise. So yeah, it's gonna be fine. Yeah. And lower. Okay, maybe on climb. Yeah, flight level 1. From flight level 100 to flight level 140. I think it could be for pretty much. Okay, so from flight level 150 to flight level 280. Okay, so pretty high, yeah. Alright, that's good, yeah. I mean, I think not giving a red card for would have been a little true, yeah. But that's true. That was insane though. That was like he did a double flipping. You can't say that he dived. It's kind of hard to dive if you kind of do a double flip like that. Yeah. It looked like it hurt badly. At the same time, like, you could see them. They were always every single time they were pulling the players like all the time. Like my goodness. Well, not every time, but a lot of times. Even Spain, but they weren't as bad. So I'm not saying that they're better, but yeah, it was just yeah. Oh my God, look at all this. Yeah. All right, so I guess we could get started. I guess. Yeah. Honestly, this was not the best referee, but this was better than the other referees that they had in the other games, like Egypt, for example. Egypt against Argentina, or with Switzerland. This is probably one of the better ones. Even though he kind of missed some calls, which he did, as expected. Kind of expect that. At least he gave like a valid red card, whatever, or yellows. So yeah, that's yeah. All right, so we can start the pre-start checklist. So yeah, I'll be right back really quick. Yeah. Edging for it. Yeah, I've seen that. Or Messi kicked the guys. Yeah, sure, yeah. That's true, yeah, did see that. Well, yeah, refs. Well, technically, there's multiple referees, yeah. Technically, there is. There's probably like, what, 4 of them? Yeah, there's 4 of them. Yeah, but, I mean, hey, the World Cup has ended. It was quite nice, actually. I'm not saying it was the best in the world, but it was still good, honestly. For now, yeah, it was very good, yeah. Alright, so pre-start checklist. So battery 1 and 2, they are both on. Bus tie on, GPU connected. Alright, so let's adjust the interior lights. Right, and then we'll go. Alright, yeah, what is up? Yes, Tracer, the last subscriber. Yes, thank you for your support. Yeah, thanks a lot. I appreciate it a lot, yes, as always. Alright. Alright, so. And then after that, yeah, we can do the aircraft check, I guess we can do. Yeah. Alright, so 19.5. Okay, well, that's. Yeah, we can go and do that. So 1800 psi, that's very good. 19.5 quarts of oil, that's very good. Hydraulics, yeah, they look good. They look from last flight, so it's no problem. And fuel, no leaks whatsoever. Perfect, that's great. Alright, so we can also adjust the lights, I guess. I will be honest, my friends and I did a bet. We put $5. Yeah, I lost my bet. Yeah, it's kind of hard to predict because at the same time, Argentina could do their little magic or whatever it is, or maybe because they were sort of good before, they kind of did their secret magic, and then they would, like, yeah, exactly, yeah. I started to root for Spain. Exactly, yeah, that's true. Well, in a way, yeah. Honestly, I would have been okay with Argentina, but the way they were playing, like you could see Lamine Yamal was frustrated, but he just kept on playing. Like he didn't. It's not that he didn't care, but he wasn't like mad. He was like, okay, whatever. It is what it is. We'll just keep going. Even though the refs sometimes they didn't even call out his the fouls. That were committed on him. So, but he was like, okay, whatever. We'll keep playing. It is what it is. So he was kind of like. It wasn't like something that preoccupied him. Or let's say with other players, so yeah, I could see, yeah, you could see it. Lamine Yamal was like, yeah, but yeah, that was really nice with the goal there. Wow, that was just beautiful. Yeah. Alright, so AC says yes, that feed is on. Gallon commercial, the boat on. Okay, so we can, I think, turn on the APU. Okay, so if OAT, so the outside air temperature is 21. Okay, that's actually pretty cold for Mexico. Okay, yeah, 21. So we can still turn on the APU. So we'll put the APU. So APU master switch is on. APU bleed. We have to put it 2 minutes. Yeah, we have to put it 2 minutes after. Alright, and then APU start. Alright, and then once APU has started, we set a timer. We put the chrono for 2 minutes. Oh, and I'm gonna put the APU gen on. Yeah, very important. Alright, that's good, because that's actually realistic, IRS and ADRs, so 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Alright, generator system 1 and data status. So 7 minutes. That is fantastic. Alright, we'll wait 7 minutes, no problem. Listen to it, this frequency. So it's 127.65.
Thunderstorms scattered 2,000 feet, broken
Oh, wow.
8,000
Okay.
feet, broken 22,000 feet, temperature 21 degrees, 0.09 degrees, altimeter 3029, landing and departing runway 05 left, 05 right, transition level 195, advice on initial contact, you have information, hotel.
I would put 05 left. Yeah. So 5 left would be nice.
330 degrees, 15 knots. Visibility 8. Thunderstorms scattered 2,000 feet, broken 8,000 feet, broken 22,000 feet, temperature 21 degrees, 0.09 degrees, altimeter 3029, landing and departing runway 05 left, 05 right, transition
wow,
level
it's pretty high.
195, advice on initial contact, you have
Okay.
information, hotel.
Oh well, okay, let's go ahead and put this. Okay. Information hotel. Okay, let me put it on clearance, yeah, because I got everything. So they go in inches of mercury. Inches of mercury, okay. Alright, so let's go and... Alright, perfect. Alright, so flight number is VOI, I think, or VOL. So Valaire's 282. Cost index is, I think, 7 or 5 or whatever it was. 5, okay, I was actually quite close. I was saying 7 then 5, okay. Cruising is flight level 360. That's good. I put the ground temp already. Wind request. Alright, that's good, and that's perfect. Okay, so we can go into here and request the departure clearance. So we'll go and put the fuel, passenger, cargo. Oh yeah, wait, I forgot about the 2-minute timer. Okay, we'll start the 2-minute. It's good. Once it hits 2 minutes, we'll put the APU bleed on. Actually, whenever it says 1 minute, because I think 1 minute has already passed, so we can put another minute. We'll go on GSX. Also, we're gonna go and request catering service. Aero Mexico, which is not really down on that one. Yeah, Gate Gourmet. And we'll say request boarding. Perfect. That's great. Ooh, it's actually raining. Okay, it's actually gonna. Yeah, it's raining hard. Okay. All right. At least we got a jetway. That's very good. 54, 55, because I'm waiting until it says 1 minute. 1 minute, perfect. And now APU bleed is on, packs on, plus hot air it's on. Ventilation, yeah, we'll go and get all of them. We can reset the timer. Alright, perfect, that's good. So we got everything, that's nice. We'll also open the cargo doors because it's gonna blare in my ears to tell me to open this, so let's go and open them. Alright, and then, oh my god, we're that high? Okay, so if we're that high, if I'm at that high altitude, then I need to put packs off. Yeah, packs off basically. But not for Stoga though, because it's a long runway, you know? So, should I put for Stoga? We'll check, yeah. Yeah, getting on the plane while it's raining would not do it, so nice. It is true, yeah. I would say one thing, I think that's better than default. Tablet and solve, yes, absolutely. I mean, honestly, yeah, it's a super useful, this tablet. You know why? Because you can put the departure performance, you can do pretty much anything on this one, so it's very nice, yeah. It's really nice. Alright, so it's definitely wet now. Alright, so We'll put the engine APU and cargo fire smoke test. Alright, that's good, perfect. And the seatbelt sign is off while refueling. No smoking sign is on. Emergency exit light is armed. Ice indication and standby compass it's on. Nav and logo switch, yeah, we're gonna set it on 2. It's nighttime, so we set it on 2. Wing light is on, and we'll set up the 8 cars and MCDU. So we can go right into the 8 cars, and then we'll request the departure. The departure clearance, basically. Alright, that's good. We got that. That's good. It is raining quite a bit. Yeah, it is raining. They were saying that there's gonna be some thunderstorms scattered, though. They did say that. Alright, so we can check this. Okay. We have 100% water. That's great. We don't really need 100%, but it's good to be. It's better than nothing. We have. I think because we have 139 passengers. That's probably why. Okay, so pantry effect prepared by Reginald Evans. Alright, that's great. And fuel in tanks is 15.6 basically. Okay, that's great. That's good enough. Perfect. Thank you very much. Thanks for the load sheet. Alright, yeah. We're in game, but it doesn't. What time in Mexico? Since I'm using live weather, right now the local time is 19:28. So it's 7:28 p.m. Local time. Or Zulu is 01:28 Zulu, which is 1:28 a.m. Zulu. So yeah, it's realistic time, by the way. So yeah, everything is realistic time, of course. So yeah. All right. Mexico delivery. Good evening, Volers 282 at stand 11 with information hotel. Airbus A320. Request IFR clearance to Puerto Vallarta.
Mexico delivery. Thanks for hotel. Clear to Victor Tower. That's data 73 Alpha departure. Runway 05 right. Climb into flight level 290.
Okay, so 290. We can set it up already. 290. Okay, there you go. Clear to Puerto Vallarta via the Cebo 3 Alpha departure, runway 05 right. Climb via the SID to flight level 290. Squawk 3235, Valairs 282. Alright, so it's 05 right. Okay, whatever.
Contact ground 121.0 when ready for pushback or engine start.
Contacting ground frequency on 121.0, Valairs 282. Alright. So we'll go on to A350-900. Wow. There you go. We're on Mexico ground. Okay, so yeah, I'm using lifetime and weather. Yeah, so it is pretty much what it is. Yeah, the weather in the game. Basically. Okay, so it's Sebon 3A. Okay. Sebon 3A. Perfect, there you go. And in Puerto Vallarta it is. So it's gonna be RNAV runway 4 with the Notup 1A. And then transition is might, whatever you want to call this. Alright, that's good. Okay, so perfect. We got everything. That is nice. So we can go and do the performance if possible. If not, well, it is what it is. Oh yeah, we can. Alright, so if that's loaded, then we'll put the seatbelt sign on after that. So 5 right. Okay, so we're gonna put that. Packs are gonna be off. Anti-ice is gonna be off. Winds is 330 at 15. temperature 21, and QNH, well, it's not HPA here. Did not know that. I thought it was HPA. Okay, whatever. So they go by the American way. Okay, whatever. I don't really mind. Okay, so 3029. Okay. Okay, perfect. There you go. Okay, these are actually low speeds. Alright, so that's actually good. Okay. Yeah, we have to lift off pretty fast, kind of. Alright, so send to MCDU everything. Perfect. So we can put the seatbelt sign on. Alright, perfect. So we got everything. We can also do the secondary flight plan here in the MCDU. I gotta be careful. Oh, 3030. Okay, I'm gonna change that. Alright, so copy the active, and then we'll go on the first waypoint. We'll say new destination. I don't know, MMMX. There you go. New destination, and we're gonna choose for arrival ILS. So both runways are in use, basically. Oh, okay. Okay, this is the vicinity. Okay, this is actually a lot of rain now. So they're at 6K. Transition level, flight level 195. Okay. Alright, so runway 05 left or right in use. Okay, we'll choose ILS. Whiskey, runway 05 right. Transition. Could we use MEX? Yeah, we could. Yeah, sure. I could do that. Okay. And then we need to put a waypoint to hold in case, you know. Okay, so PTJ. Yeah, I can see it has a holding. SLM. I could do that, but at the same time it's too. Well, it's in the middle of nowhere. Nah, I would rather do PTJ because this one at least is in the middle of nowhere. This is a VOR. PTJ. Yeah, at least it's in the middle of nowhere. Alright, perfect. That's good. Alright, so that's our secondary flight plan. We're gonna take this and say hold. And whatever it's computed. Perfect. Alright, there you go. So we got that. Everything is good. Let me check what's the okay, ground 10. 21, okay, whatever. It was the same. Transition level, I need to put. Transition level, okay, so flight level 195. Because I need to change it. Yeah. Okay, so I changed the transition altitude. Okay, so I need to change the wind. Yeah, it's much less now. So 020 at 6 3030. Alright. Okay, oh, it actually increased. Okay. That's actually good. Okay, whatever. So now he wants flaps 1. Okay. I'll still put packs off because it's a high altitude. Yeah. I won't risk it. Okay. That's good. We got that. So FS mode in plan to check discontinuancies. Alright, perfect. Okay, so this all looks great. Buenas noches. Alright. What if I talk in Spanish with the controllers? Like in Beyond ATC at least. I don't know what he'll do. Is he gonna freak out what I'm gonna say? Yeah. We'll see. Alright, there you go, that's good. So we set the range, perfect. And we need the constraint buttons on both sides. And we need the nav radio pointers on VOR 1 and VOR 2. Alright, perfect, that's good. And then initial altitude is set, flight level 290. Transponder code 3235 if I'm not mistaken, yep. 3235. Alright, perfect. That is set. Flight control buttons. All on. I guess we can put this on wind just for fun because I'm not gonna really look at it now. Evac on Captain Purse, GPWS on and test check. Ground recorder, it's on. Oh, actually, this one should have been on from a long time. It didn't say though. Yeah, it wasn't written.
Too low.
Because technically, I'm supposed to do it before. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't see the arrow.
Too low.
Alright, so
Terrain.
cruise supply it's on,
Lights
and
low.
oxygen mask test. Can definitely put some lights here. So we'll put it dim. Oh yes, because in case of emergency, I need to know where the oxygen masks are. Yeah. I don't need it to be bright. I just need it to be a bit dim. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Right, and then fuel and hydraulic pumps. They are all on. Perfect, and check lower ECAM. Yeah, APU has been started already. I already know it. I should definitely disconnect the GPU. I don't know why I didn't do that. Alright, perfect. Fuel on board is checked 15.5. Yeah, I mean we spent a little bit because of the APU, which is actually useful. We definitely need it. And that's all. Yeah, we even checked the ATIS changes. What is up, Kavian Aviation? What is up over here? Right, so today we're doing another trip on here. Yeah, what is over here? We're doing another trip here to Puerto Vallarta from Mexico City here in Mexico, of course. It's gonna be quite nice. We're gonna do a pretty short trip. Not gonna be too long, and yeah.
Mexico 687, taxi to stand 7 to Bay Delta 1 Delta Echo Delta Alpha 5 Echo Bravo 3 Lima Bravo. Taxi to stand 7 to Bay Delta 1 Delta Echo Delta Alpha 5 Echo Bravo 3.
I don't know why I can't see them. It's like a shadow glitch. Yeah, it's a shadow glitch, I can tell. It's like weird shadows. I don't know. It's like weird shadows. Alright, so all the passengers have been boarded, so cockpit door is closed and locked. And yes, and then all the aircraft doors are closed. Alright, perfect. So, our checklist is completed. Pushback checklist. Alright, so we're gonna request the pushback from GSX. Mexico ground, buenas noches, Voler 282 at gate 11. Request push and start. Let's see. Okay. It worked though, it worked. Nice, at least he understood, yeah. Pushback facing southwest, Voler 282. At least he understood, that's nice. At least he didn't start to freak out, you know? Like, wow, it's actually raining outside. Quick question, have you ever been to Mexico or Dominican Republic? I've actually been to Mexico in real life. I've been there like twice. Yeah, I've been there twice in my life. It's really nice. It's beautiful. I've been to Cancun, to Playa del Carmen. which is like near Cancun, of course. Very nice, honestly. Well, it used to be nice. Now it's just filled with seaweed, and you know, the hotels, they're not bad. It's just the hotel that I went was better before. Now it's like more for the money, but still nice though. Very nice. But yeah, the water is just, yeah, it's just filled with rocks. That's the problem though. It's filled with rocks, seaweed. But yeah, anyway, the city itself is nice. Yeah, it's cool. It's like a nice nightlife, you know. Oh no. No, 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 no. Oh no. I just told him to do some. Oh no. Yeah. But I've never been to the Dominican Republic though, not even in real life, yeah. But I've been to Mexico, yeah, 2 times. Ay, 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 what's wrong with GSX? Alright, let's fix this.
Air Mexico 409er Heavy, taxi to stand 57 via Delta 1 Delta, Echo Delta Alpha 5 Papa Hotel Lima. Taxi to stand 57 via Delta 1 Delta, Echo Delta Alpha 5 Papa Hotel Lima, Air Mexico 409er Heavy.
Wow, I've never seen a pushback line. It's true, yeah, but I didn't want to choose that though, cause the problem is with that, it doesn't really work. Oh, it might not work at all now. Maybe restart. Oh yeah, I forgot to. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. Yeah, but I forgot to. But that was nice though. It showed nicely, but oh, it might crash. Oh my god. Yeah, I've never seen that though. I've never had that. It's just that I don't want that though. I don't want. Oh, look, see now. Oh, look at that. Oh. Okay, prepare. Alright, there you go. Oh yeah, VNC. If anything, the new updates have made it even slower. Yeah, it actually made it worse. Honestly, his newest update is horrible. It's bad. Like, I'm honest. I don't just say like, you know, I'm straight up honest, you know? It's bad. His newest update is probably the worst update I've ever seen in my life. What did he fix? Who knows what? Because it's just useless fixes that I literally, he adds stuff like, okay, the economy system was cool, okay, but then he changes the colors. I don't care about the colors. I don't care. I just don't care, you know, because Fernando made it bad. Yes, absolutely, that is true. Like, I'm just honest, you know. Like, I don't just say, okay, it's like so. Nah, I'm honest. It's just bad. That's all. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. If you really want GSX to be working, you gotta wait like 2 weeks. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, after 2 weeks, then it works. I don't know. I think he wants to do some verification. In my opinion, I think it's because he wants to check your product. Hey, that's just my theory, but I think that's what he does. Cause he thinks you don't have a real product, which is kind of hard to not get a real product. But yeah, I'm just honest, you know. Like, I ain't playing. No, I'm not playing right now. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like, after 2 weeks, then it works. But before that, don't expect it to work. Like, that's exactly what happened with me. It never worked for 2 weeks. It never ever worked. It was like the pushback was never working. You know, the services were glitching. Alright, and 8 o'clock started. So yeah, but that was, yeah. Alright, so beacon light is on. Alright, that's good. Alright, so engine start checklist. Galley power it's off. Gen 1 and 2 on. Packs 1 and 2 off. EMS on, ignition start. Thrust levers idle. And engine 1 master it's on. Yeah, because that's my theory. Honestly, I don't got no other theory. I that's what I think. In my opinion, that's what I think. But at the same time, like you just like it's just no. I don't even know what to say. Like this product is not the worst though. It's very good. It's just is it worth paying it again? Because I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I had this for P3D. And now want me to pay again for MSFS. And I understand, you know, whatever, it's different sim. It's the same like idea. So why would I pay again, you know? Hey, I would pay like $5-10. I know I would pay $5-10 just to upgrade. But I'm not gonna pay again for the same thing, you know, that's my opinion, you know. So Fernando, if you're watching this, just think about that, you know, just think. Is it worth asking a lot of money to people again? Or would you like to make the upgrades cheaper? That's what I think. Spark and brake is set. Because that's what I think, you know, in my opinion, that's what I think. Alright, so, okay. Starting engine number 2, I guess. Yeah, well, I'm gonna say well. I think it did actually. But yeah. Yeah, that's my opinion. I don't know. I mean, why should I pay it again? I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not saying I don't want to spend money. I'm okay with that. It's just, why do I have to spend for the same thing? You know, of course, it's from P3D. Of course, it's very old. I understand. But still, though, still. It's just not. It's not worth to buy it again. Why should I?
Pull the strap to adjust.
Yeah.
Do not inflate the life jacket inside the aircraft. When outside, inflate it by pulling the toggle. If it fails to inflate or needs topping up, blow into
The weights
this
are
tube.
initialized.
There is a light and whistle for attracting attention. The cabin
Zero
crew
fuel
can assist
weight.
you with life
Oh,
jacket
why isn't it
instructions.
zero fuel weight not set?
Tray table must now be stowed, armrest down.
Ah, now it's set. Okay, okay, that's good.
Fastened.
Alright.
Further
That was weird.
on board,
Yeah, because it was telling me
found
initialize
flight
weights, you know.
magazine.
That was
We
weird.
hope you have a great
Alright,
flight.
so okay, I'm just waiting for the engine to start, and yeah, now it's available. Alright, so confirm get engine start.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Alright, after engine start checklist, EMS goes on normal,
reading light
galley power is on,
above your head or in
packs
your
1 and
armpit.
2 on, APU bleed is off, and master switch is on. It's off, yeah. Before that's checklist, transponder goes on mode C. Flight controls. So, alright, trim is down 0.1. Alright, there you go. Left is good. Right is good. Up is good, and down is fantastic. Great. And then the speed brake. We can test the rudders. Yeah, Fenix amazing. Yeah, it's really nice. Yeah, it's just amazing. He even told me. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, it looks really nice. Yeah, it looks beautiful. Oh, I should have done it from here. Alright, weather radar is on. It's still not gonna even show me. That's so weird. I don't know why I have this weird thing. It might show me. What if I turn on 20? It still doesn't show me. Okay. Alright. Runway turn off lights on, I guess. Yeah. Oh my god, look at that. Oh, it's raining a lot here. Okay, and nose light on taxi. Oh yeah. It's gonna be hard to see. Okay, so we'll put the wipers on slow. Yeah, and working. Yeah, it works. Yeah, it's very nice. Yeah, and track IR it's on. Alright, that's pretty much all. or before taxi checklist. Mexico ground, Vallarta 282, request taxi to runway 05 right.
Polaris 282, taxi via Bravo, full short of runway 05 left.
Taxi to via Bravo, hold short of runway.
Negative, full short.
I know, but I don't know why it cut. Taxi to runway 05 right via Bravo, hold short of runway 05 left. Alright, that's good, so we can start taxiing. Yeah, it's quite some heavy rain. Okay, we're gonna adjust the camera actually.
Cabin crew.
Oh, look at that. Alright, we're gonna answer the call.
Hi, Captain. The cabin is now secure for takeoff.
Alright, beautiful, thank you very much. Alright, that's good, so now we can start taxiing. Oh, it's actually, oh, okay, it's hard to throttle. It like takes a while. Oh yeah, because the air density is much thicker here. Oh, okay, it actually makes sense. Wow, Fenix is well made, yeah. Wow, wow, here it's raining a ton, yeah. Right, taxi checklist. For taxi checklist, auto brake set on max, terrain on and beyond, flaps, 1, set for takeoff, spoilers arm, and that's it. Or I probably need some extra lights to see the taxiways. I can see them though, so anyway, I could put the landing lights also, might as well. Actually, I'm supposed to put the strobe light on. Yeah, and I put the landing lights also on. Yeah. Those wipers are moving, yeah. They actually work though, that's nice, yeah. Yeah, they are moving, that's nice.
Polaris 282, via Alpha, cross runway 05 left, taxi to holding point Alpha, runway 05 right, via Bravo Alpha.
Cross runway 05 left via Alpha, taxi to holding point Alpha via Bravo Alpha. Alright, so Alpha is like...
Polaris 282, contact Mexico Tower 118.7, bye-bye.
Because the runway is like... Yeah, it's right here. Okay, so it's good. Contacting Mexico Tower 118.7. Alright.
Negative tower on 118.7.
Awesome, that's it. Okay, this is the runway, okay. And then we'll hold short. Ay. Alright, there you go. Yeah. Rain plugin is better than X-Play. I wouldn't say, well actually, in a way, in X-Plane though, what's nice is that the wipers, they actually wipe, you know. This one just kind of shows you streaks, you know. That's what's kind of annoying. Alright. Alright, so before takeoff checklist.
Air Mexico 461, Moscow ground 121.0. Ground 121.0, Air Mexico.
Before takeoff checklist. Stereo cockpit is on. Window units on. Nose light on takeoff. Landing lights on. Strobe lights on. Yeah. Transponder PA array.
Air Mexico 443, wind 0 to 0 degrees, 6 knots, runway 05 right.
NTS off. Brake fan is on.
Right clear to land. Air Mexico 443.
Status and recalls. Check normal. That's great. Takeoff config. Check normal. Packs off. Right. Packs they are off. And chrono on after takeoff thrust set. And runway turn off lights is off after lining up with runway. Alright, that's great. So yeah, now we can contact the tower frequency. Mexico Tower, buenas noches. Volaris 282 at the holding point Alpha 1 of runway 05 right. Oh, I can hear the plane. Holding position for traffic for runway 05 right, Volaris 282. It's telling me traffic, yeah. Cause I put it on TARA, that's why. Okay, that's actually realistic, yeah. I heard the plane, so in a way you might. Oh my god, this is super bad, like it's raining like crazy. So like landing here is a pretty big challenge. Now it's gonna tell me traffic, yeah. It might tell me, yeah. Oh my god, there's so much traffic though, that's the problem. So don't tell me traffic. Hopefully not. Well, it tells me I know already. Oh, one went around. One did a go around. Or he took off, I think. Line up and wait, runway 05 right, Volaris 282. Oh, there's wake turbulence, alright. So once I'm lined up with the runway, I don't want to accelerate hard, I kind of have to. Yeah, this one already does the job. If I put it in fast, this is what happens. Yeah, I don't really. And in a way, yeah, I'll put it in fast. That one. Order short runway 05 right for traffic.
Approaching 05 right.
Well, actually, I'll line up and wait, and
on runway 05 right.
Clear for takeoff from 05 right, Volaris 282. Alright, so runway turn off, lights off. Alright, and we're gonna go and take off. Flex set. Chrono started. Oh, it's hard to see the runway. Yeah, I can kind of see it. 100. Oh, now there's no more rain. That's weird. Okay. How's the rate? You're up. Oh wow, that's so much better. Alright, 58, 59, 60. Climb thrust set. Chrono stopped. Conducting departure on 121.4. Alright, it's on busy, so. Alright, so I'm still in manual, by the way, if you guys don't know. I guess I can go and put it in. Oh. Where's the traffic? Three 031. Okay, spoilers to start. Clear of conflict, okay. Alright, I'm gonna direct myself. Okay, that was weird. I was like, with the plane, yeah, there was a conflict. I was about to crash just because of the TCAS. Wow, that was intense though. Wow, that was, as you guys saw, yeah. Oh yeah, packs, yes, very important. Thanks for reminding me. Alright, so after takeoff checklist, chrono stop and packs are on. Brake fan off. Terrain on ND is still on, even on my side actually. Flaps up, spoilers disarmed. Autopilot is on. Okay, and stereo cockpit is off. Range in ND is adjusted. We'll put it at 20 nautical miles for now. And nose light is off. Alright, that's pretty much all for after takeoff checklist. 10,000 feet checklist. Seatbelt sign is off. And lights, they are retracted. Terrain on ND is, well, depends. Later on we'll get some mountains, so we'll actually keep it actually. Yeah. But we're not actually 10,000 feet, we're more like, yeah, 17,000 feet, that's 10,000 feet check. Yeah, and engine NTS is off for now. Alright, that's good. In a way, do I really need it? Yeah, we'll see. But, yeah, we gotta check. Okay, so it's +4. So if we get into any clouds, yeah, we'll need to put the engine NTIs or wing NTIs, or both, maybe, we'll see. Well, actually, usually you put both or just engine NTIs. But, yeah, you'll never put just wing NTIs. You always put one or, like, one or both. You know, like for example, you'll always put engine NTIs or engine NTIs plus the wing NTIs. You know, that's how it works. Yeah. I'm gonna go and increase the range to, yeah, no, 40 was good. Yeah, I'll keep it at 40 plus. Should have contacted this guy. Mexico departure. Good evening, Vallarta 282, a flight of 162, inbound Mike X-ray 851. Alright, that's good. So I was stop. Okay, so technically, because I do still see the rain. Yeah, just to see it. Yeah, that's flying. Okay. Flight level 210. Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna put the standard. Alright, so there you go, that's good. I can go and remove terrain on ND, yeah. I'll remove it. Yeah, 'cause that's terrain. Okay, if it says anything, it's gonna automatically turn it on. But I don't think there's going to be anything. So that's good. Okay, so yeah, after that we have to cruise and checklist. Right, so we're gonna put some engine NTIs. So he still wants to keep this outfit, okay. Alright, engine NTIs is on. Alright, so I'm gonna remove the engine NTIs. That's good. Contacting Mexico Center on 125.1 Volage 282. Alright, so 125.1. Mexico Center, good evening, Volage 282 at flight level 268, climb flight level 290 inbound Verba.
Morning, takeoff time.
Volage 282.
Aero Mexico 307.
You gotta be kidding me. Oh, whoops.
1.2.
You gotta be kidding me.
Aero Mexico 3.
Oh wow, there you go. It took a while. Climb flight level 360, Volage 282. Alright, so I'm gonna check where top of descent is. This top of climb is in 51 nautical miles. And top of descent is in 199. Okay, so actually we do have still some time. That's actually very nice. Alright, that's pretty good. Pretty nice active weather. Yeah, we do have pretty nice active weather. So visibility at the arrival airport. Oh, we should do a cruising check this also. So it's telling me that 15 static miles, which means it's basically VFR weather. So it's actually very nice weather there. Yeah, yeah, it's VFR. That's very nice. All right, so we'll do cruising checklist. The onboard is checked, 11.6, and that is off. Strobe light is auto. Modern cam, yeah, everything is good whatsoever. Status is checked, recalls checked, normal. Just cabin and cockpit temp. TCAS goes in all, and I put the range in ND. I adjusted already. 160 is good, and cockpit door is locked right here. All right, perfect. That's pretty much it. So what I could do is put you guys a bit of music, and that's pretty much it. play some more music up until we get 80 nautical miles before top of descent, and then we'll do before descent channels. Alright, so we'll do before descent checklist. So, alright, so let me check. Okay, so enter destination performance and EFB and MCDU. So let me use the range. Alright, perfect. So I'm gonna enter the destination performance. So alright, so the date is here in Puerto Vallarta. I can see it's 80 at 4 for the win. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm doing right now. Alright, so QNH is 2988. Temperature 25. And flight level. Yeah, I'll contact that level first. Alright. Contacting Mexico Center 123.0 Vallarta 282. What's actually Volaris? Oh. Mexico Center, buenas noches. Volaris 282 at flight level 360. Inbound the Guadalajara VOR. Alright, so barrel is how much? 560. Alright, 560 flaps 3 is good enough. Alright, so 138 is final speed. Yeah, that's good. Alright, perfect. So we got that. I guess we can keep it on this. So yeah, that was 45 nautical miles. So 1700 feet is the altitude of like the light slope. Okay. Alright. That is good. Clearly not up 1 alpha arrival for runway 04 Volaris 282. Alright, 082, temperature 25, altimeter 2988. Alright, so flaps 3. Alright, so 10.5 minus 9.4, 1.1, and how much we have? 133, so 132.1. Alright, that's good. Okay, it's actually quite a long runway. Okay, so low auto brake is going to be completely fine, and idle reverse is good also. Alright, so low auto brake is set. Alright, perfect. So after that we have to check ILS. Well, we have the course to check, but it's going to show us after that, so that's good. Alright, and that's it. Yep, so that's pretty much it. And auto brake is set. So that's pretty much all for before descent checklist. So I'm gonna see you guys in just a bit. I'll be right back actually. Yeah, I have time. Alright, so I could tell him. Okay, I could say acknowledge it.
Local Mars 282. Mars 1241, descend to flight level 080. Descend to flight level 080, Mars 1241.
Alright, so that's all, yeah.
Mars 1241, contact with the Najara information approach 122.35. Contact with the Najara information approach 122.35, Mars 1241.
Polaris 282 ready for descent.
Mars 282, descend to flight level 260.
Alright. Descent to flight level 260, Polaris 282. Alright. So now we're descending, so descent checklist, status and recalls, check normal, that's great. LS button is on, oh wow, 103 nautical miles. I can even see the glide slope is 3.1 degrees. Alright, so that's a bit steep, alright, that's good. So 102 nautical miles until we get to the RNAV approach, kind of, yeah, pretty much. Strobe light is on. Cabin temp knobs, they are auto. TCAS is below. Altimeter will set it up at transition level, which is flight level 195. And that's pretty much it. And range in ND is already adjusted. Well, I guess I could go and reduce it. Yeah, I'll reduce it to 40 nautical miles. Alright, that's good. So, yeah. I could check what it says, the company message. I saw receive message. Oh yeah, look at that. I'll show you guys what it says here. Alright, so it says right here from this is from Volaris. So yeah, free text, yeah, whatever I need. So that's actually nice. Yeah, very cool. Very cool. Alright, yeah, that's actually really nice. I think it's the livery, the guy who made the livery that controls that or something like that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Let me check if there are any ADS in the range. Okay, it doesn't detect anything, yeah. There's only VORs, yeah. Yeah, VOR, yeah. I mean, it's taking the previous VOR. It's telling me, well, it's telling me it's straight. I guess it takes it from the previous VOR, yeah. And then it's gonna give me PVR, which is Puerto Vallarta VOR. Contacting Mazatlan Center on 124 smoke to Volaris 282. Alright. 124 smoke. What did I request? I don't know. Mazatlan Center, good evening, Volaris 282 at flight level 284, descending for flight level 260, inbound Notu. That was basically the first. Volaris 282. Alright, so now it's supposed to clear me lower. Alright, there you go. Descending flight level 220, Volaris 282. Alright, that's great. Descending pretty quickly here. Yep, we are descending quite quickly. We kind of need to, because we kind of have to go over the mountains, you feel me? And then we descend a bit more, of course. So yeah, it didn't take quite long actually. This wasn't too long, this flight. It was actually pretty nice. Yeah, so we're literally an hour and 3 minutes into this flight according to the ET clock. That's actually quite nice, yeah. Alright. Descending to flight level 170, altimeter 2988, Volaris 282. Alright, so we're gonna have to set like the altimeter 2988. Oh wow, look at that. Descending via the start to 4,000 feet, altimeter 2988, Volaris 282. Alright, so it means just put 4,000 maybe. It basically means. Oh, via the city means go and VNAV. That's what it means basically. Which, that's what it does here. So yeah, we're actually descending pretty well. We're gonna have to not forget to put the altimeter as always. So how will the approach go? Actually, so the approach will be quite simple actually. What we're gonna do is, I can actually show you guys. Okay, so I'll show you guys how it's gonna go. So let's go and reduce the range at least. So our approach starts at the first fix, which is Mike Alpha Yankee Tango Echo, so which is Might I guess, M-A-Y-T-E, which is the Maite. At this Maite, or however you wanna call it. So basically at this fix right here, this is where it starts. Then we're gonna kind of go here, and then at this waypoint we're gonna go set it into approach. We're gonna set it over here. We're gonna press on approach, and then we're gonna have the FLS is gonna guide us to the runway. So we're gonna have the F approach, which is the flight, which means our nav approach. Yeah, that's really simple. Yeah, pretty much it's really simple. Yeah, it's pretty much like an ILS basically. It's exactly like how an ILS approach looks like. It's like this. So you have one fix here, one fix here, one fix here, and then the runway. That's it. So it's gonna be very simple. Yeah, it's not too complicated, and yeah, it's really easy. So we have a glide slope of about 3.1 degrees, minus 3.1 degrees. Yeah, so that's how it looks like basically. Alright. Alright, so yeah, it looks good for now. Yeah, we even got PVR. That's good. Alright, so once we get into the clouds, we'll go and put maybe. Actually, yeah, we will put engine NTS. Yeah, much better than the Washington one, if you know. Yeah, of course. It's called the Visual Potomac approach. Yeah, that's how it's called. So you're supposed to follow the Potomac River. Oh, that's weird. It puts me back on that one. Okay. Contacting Mexico Center 123.0 Volaris 282. Thank you. Okay. Mexico Center, good evening, Volaris 282 at flight level 193, descending for 4,000 feet. Alright, there you go. So now, okay, I guess, not too sure. I guess we can put it now, yeah. Alright, yeah, engine ATS is on, yeah, because as you can see, the temperature is pretty low, yeah, -6, yeah, it's pretty low. Oh, I forgot to ask you about something. I wanted, that's, that we got. Oh, which offside? Oh, you mean the, oh, okay. So the one with, what, Oyarzabal or with the, because it depends, well, actually, yeah, I think it was Oyarzabal, I didn't check actually. But yeah, I did see that offside. Yeah, I did see the itinerary, yeah. It really depends though, on it. Well, it doesn't really depend, in a way. It could have been goal, but at the same time, it's one arm, let's be honest. Like, I know they wanna, you know, make the system more advanced, but still, one arm, like, if it was his entire body, I would have said, okay, it's offside, but honestly, it should have not been an offside. Honestly, not because I'm siding just with Spain. I mean, honestly, I like Spain. You know, I'm not from Spain, but I like Spain. You know, because I like Portugal, but nah. Then I'm like, okay, if they got eliminated, what am I gonna support? So I was like, okay, you know what? I might as well go with Spain. You know, but I really think that should have been a goal. But at the same time, it really depends. If you really wanna make a lot of goals, if you don't want to make a lot of goals, then yeah, that's the thing. It's the tip of the elbow, a bit in the arm, not too much, but like at the same time, let's be honest, it's not like his entire body was like on the offside, you know. Or sometimes it's like a foot, like, oh, you put your foot forward and now it's offside. No, at the same time, you know, and let's be honest, like that, it's really annoying, you know. Well, honestly, the offside rule is annoying. They put it in there like not to make too many goals, I guess. That's the reason why. But yeah, I guess it's to not make too many goals. I guess that's why they do that. So that the goals are not too close to the goalie, so that at least he has a chance. I understand that, but still, we gotta take this seriously. We can't just say, okay, the tip of an elbow is an offside. We have to say at least more than half of your body is offside. Then I would say it's offside. Yes. Then I would say, yeah. Another thing I don't trust computers. I know. Yeah, it's. I was saying that. Yeah. What if the computers are showing you all kinds of, like, what if it wasn't actually offside, you know? What if he wasn't at all, you know? So at the same time, yeah. Can you trust the computers? Yeah, but at the same time, not too much at the point that you could, you know? Because at the same time, you don't want to replace the entire sport with computers. They will eventually, that's for sure. Like already with the VAR and the, you know? Connecting Vallarta, approach 119.0, Volaris 282. Because I think I touched on it here or something, yeah. Wants more jet? I won't put more jet. Vallarta approach. Good evening, Volaris 282 at flight level 120, descending for 4,000 feet by the Notup 1 Alpha arrival. With information, Yankee on board. Expect the RNAV approach runway 04 with the mighty transition altimeter 2988, Volaris 282. Yeah, they could just by typing out, they could take the animation. Yeah, sure, they could literally do that just so that Argentina sort of wins. They could do that, yeah. Or for Spain to win, let's say. You know, they could do that, yeah. Same thing with the actual camera they film. Yeah, sure. I don't know how they would do that though. I think that's a bit complicated, but it's FIFA. They can do anything. So, yeah, they can even do halftime shows. I didn't even know that was a thing now. You know, but I guess because it's in America, which was actually cool. You know, it wasn't the worst. With Justin Bieber, that was a bit of slow music, so it wasn't great, but the rest was very good. With Shakira, I think it's okay. I mean, it was good. With Shakira, BTS was good. Yeah, like it was not bad. It was also who else? Whatever was an Argentinian there, but it was always just Argentina. You see, they don't really put too much Spain for some reason. See, so it's like they really like Argentina, which is okay to like Argentina. I'm not saying it's wrong. Is that? But the thing is, as a FIFA president, you can't just support one team. You know, you gotta like you can't say, okay, I really love this team. You know, you can say, but as same way you're gonna get criticism, so you don't want that. Yeah, and they can do it with camera in real time because that way. Yeah, sure. Yeah, the same that they could do live edits. They could do that actually. With AI and all that, you could technically do, yeah. But I'm not sure how, but I think it's, yeah, it would be possible, yeah. With today's technology, absolutely. Alright, so we should start, yeah, we'll start approach checklist over here. Alright, speed break up. Alright, so, okay, we did all of this. 10,000 feet checklist on descent, that was a bit earlier. IS is below 250. Cross Métis at or above 4,000 feet, cleared RNAV approach runway 04, Volaris 282. Right, so that's literally what I said. Alright, so 1,700 feet set. Cross Métis at or above 4,000 feet. Alright, there you go. So 220 knots is gonna definitely reduce now. Alright, run with turn off and landing lights, it's on. Okay. Range in ND is already adjusted, I did that. Terrain on ND, on first officer side, yeah. Oh, look around. What is that? Why is it showing red? Okay, yeah, now blue, okay, that's well, the thing is, that's because I'm being, let's say Japanese. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that I know, yeah, the berries, yeah, I know. Like, example, someone in South Africa. Oh. Wow, that's a huge difference, yeah. Like, let's say someone from Japan might see something that's more Japanese related, or like Hyundai, for example, you know, or someone from South Africa might see, like, I don't know, something else, you know. So yeah, that I know, that's super, like, I don't know how they did that though, but I think it's because they flash something based off the network or something like that, which is very, like, it's pretty cool. Oh, what's happening? Oh yeah, it does this glitch. I should have won from here. Okay, so alright, we're gonna put it in LS. Approach. What's wrong with this? Alright, now it's capturing this. Now we can put the speed. We'll put it at 200. Flaps 1. Set and indicated. Yeah, we want to descend. What is it doing? Okay. Let's reduce speed a lot more. Oh, okay, yeah, we're way too high. So we have to descend like crazy. Yeah. I don't know, it's because one time, yeah, VPN. Yeah, it's true. That is true. They kind of flash something for like a couple of milliseconds and somehow the TV catches something, you know. That's actually very cool though. Very, very cool. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Okay. What we can do, let's do this. Okay, so we'll do a approach checklist, but what we can do is go into heading, because we're not gonna get there in time. So what we can do is go into heading, turn left. I know. Yeah, and all these commercials turn from McDonald's and Ford into German chocolates, Mercedes commercial, and even Lufthansa. Wow, that's actually cool, yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna go and turn. So what I'm gonna do is, because I want to descend, you know. Yeah, so that I have some time. So 1500,
2,500.
Alright, gear down. Alright, approach checklist. So it's kind of like doing a go around, it's just that I'm not actually going around, you know? Because I knew I didn't have a chance to even try, you know? So.
2,000.
Right, spoilers aren't. Yeah, it's super cool how they do that though. I never understood. Alright, I guess flaps 2, set and indicated. Alright, so I guess we can direct ourselves. Okay, we'll give ourselves a bit of pass. Yeah, gear, yep, gear is down. Approach checklist, sterile. Yeah, we'll get the sterile cockpit. So, replay tool is on, sterile cockpit is on. This is like IFR weather here, okay. It's not really good weather. So PR 400, yeah, we can go and direct to that. Wow, look at that. Look how sharp he wants to do that thing. 165, I guess. That's pretty impressive though, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie, chap. That's pretty impressive. I don't know how he's gonna do that turn, but that's pretty impressive, I'm not gonna lie. So I'm still on approach, right? Okay. Okay, there you go. So you gotta click one more time. No? Alright, that's good. Yep, sterile cockpit is on. Nose light. On taxi. On. Okay, brake fan. We'll go and put it on because it's short final. Flaps we'll configure for landing. 160 for the speed.
Terrain ahead. Pull up.
Oh yeah, but if we go straight,
Terrain
but we're gonna
ahead.
go on the left, so
Pull
it's
up.
okay. So it's no problem.
Terrain ahead. Pull up.
If we go straight, yes, it's gonna be terrain. But if we go to the runway, it's not a huge problem. Well, it is a bit of a problem. But yeah, if we do go around, we have to immediately turn left, super sharp, because it's a lot of mountains. Yeah. Alright, the spoiler's armed, yeah, flaps, we're gonna continue.
Terrain ahead. Pull up.
We do have terrain though, yeah. But not on our way, yeah. Shut up. No, I mean, you're good, yeah. I mean, yeah, right now. What? Yeah, because I'm not mean, I mean. Nah, I put sterile cockpit for a reason. I'm not gonna tell you guys, alright, everyone, you know, like, stop talking, you know. That's why I put the sterile cockpit, you know, like in a way that, you know, to know that, yeah. It's like more aviation related, yeah. So that's good. So I'm gonna just, I guess. Alright, so now it's on the glide slope. So I gotta check if everything is working, you know. Alright, final speed. Okay, final speed is 138. I gotta set a new altimeter on this. And what's the winds? I gotta check. 903. Okay. Perfect. 138 is still the same. Okay, flaps 3, set and indicated. Alright. Vallarta Tower, good evening, Volaris 282. Establish the RNAV approach runway 04, 3 miles out.
Polaris 282, Vallarta Tower, wind 090 degrees, 3 knots, runway 04.
1,000.
Clear for landing, runway 04, Volaris 282. Alright, so, we got everything, yeah, that's, yeah, that's good. Alright, perfect, so we got everything.
Approaching.
Won't take control
0,
yet.
4.
It's a bit turbulent, actually.
100 above.
I could take control, yeah, if I really want. Yeah. I could actually, why not?
Minimum
Minimums.
500.
Yeah, I continue for landing. Alright, so,
400.
gears down. Well, are we too high? That looks a bit too low. Oh yeah, maybe he's right.
300.
Maybe he's right, yeah. Alright,
200.
okay. Perfect.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard.
Oh, that's a float.
10.
Oh yeah, that's bad. Could have been better. Could have been better for sure. I did float a bit though. It kind of helped in a way. Yeah, approaching minimums. Yeah. Good question. I know. It's to be quiet. How many runways does the airport have? Only one. Yes. Only one. Yeah. It was a bit stable. I did float a bit because it was pretty turbulent though. But very good. Not bad. Could have been worse. Yeah. Well, no. Yeah, that flow was. Yeah, that was messing me up so badly.
Polaris 282, exit right at Golf.
Exit right at Golf. Is this Golf? This is, oh yeah, this is Golf, okay. Ah, that float messed me up so bad. It's the, cause I disengaged the autopilot and somehow it starts to take off, you know?
Contact ground 134.1.
That's so annoying. Ay, ay, ay. Not bad, pretty average, yeah, absolutely, yeah. It's because what it did, I disengaged the auto throttle, right? And it just takes off, you know. That's what's annoying, you know. But it is what it is. It's alright, you know. Could have been
Polaris
worse.
282, contact ground 134.1.
I know. It like takes off, so that's why I floated like bad, you know. Vallarta ground. Good evening, Volaris 282. Request taxi to gate. Alpha 10.
Polaris 282, gate 10 Alpha doesn't exist at latest tower as well as airport. Please select another.
I don't know. Oh, okay, so it's taken. Okay, request taxi to gate Alpha 1. Exit to 10 Alpha 1 via Golf Vallarta 282. Alright, so yeah. Then yeah, one thing I find so stupid and annoying with the 2024 as well, most planes will take full menu control. Yeah, that's exactly what I've been talking about. Yes. I thought it was just me that I didn't know how to, you know, control. I don't know what's happening with the camera. Alright. But no, I told y'all, it's because, no, it's just a problem with MSFS. But if you do that on X-Plane, no problems. You can take, yeah. That's messed up many of my life. Yeah. And if you take manual control too early, he doesn't like it either. So what am I supposed to do? You know? What am I supposed to do? Auto land all of the time? Which I don't want. Now I've never done an auto land actually. Well, actually I should do. I should do once. Yeah, not just you. That's what I'm saying. Like, I knew it wasn't just a problem of me. I knew, like, other people were having that problem too, you know? I'm not saying, you know, other people are bad, but I'm saying that that's, like, something from the sim, you know? That you can't, like, it's impossible, you know? It's kind of hard. Oh, this is so well made. This is field there, so it's not really the best. Markings, though, is very good, though. The problem is the terminal looks bad. It just looks hard. Looks like from X-Plane 11. Yeah, I'm not saying it's a bad sim, but yeah. That's what I'm saying. It just pitches up. That's what happened with me. So you have to get that timing perfectly on the dot. You have to get that timing. So that's what it's really annoying with MSFS. And so that means 2024 is the same thing. Well, that's gonna be bad. Alright, well. That problem is not escaping me then. Because I'm actually gonna go on 2024. I do have an SSD ready. I'm gonna start downloading the airports that I have on 2020. And yeah. You know how many tutorials, but they all fit the wrong throttle. Yeah. Thing is, I know how to take manual control. I know how to take the throttles at the right time. I know how to do that. Problem is, it's just MSFS that does it wrong, you know? Because I've watched EasyJet Sim Pilot. I've watched all of those guys, you know? That's okay, but problem is, MSFS just starts pitching up. I don't know how that's even possible. So yeah, it's just so annoying. And I knew, and they were saying, so then some pilots, they were saying that this sim is arcade. I don't blame them for saying that. That is true. It is pretty arcadey though. Well, it depends on the aircraft. This one does feel great. It feels good. But on landings, it's just, oh my god, that's perfect parking. Wow, that's perfect parking. That's the best I did ever in my life. Oh my god. That is the best parking I've ever done in my life. Wow. That's great. How good was I? Was it parking? Oh my god. Well, according to that guy, I was perfect. That doesn't look perfect. I don't know what he was saying. Anyways, whatever. Alright. That's pretty much it. So, thank you much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. That was an amazing stream as always. For I understand, I'll show you guys the replay on my landing. Even though it wasn't the best, I'll still show you guys the landing because I like to improve, you know. Yeah, one thing in 2024, I pitched the A320 down like 80 degrees below the horizon. I'll see how fast it could go, and at one point it started knowing my pitch down. Yeah. Let's see, that's the thing, because it does it's called a recovery, auto recovery. Now the problem with that, he only lifts the nose like 30-40 feet. Yeah, actually I could try that. Yeah, you're right, maybe it is at around 30-40 feet. Yeah, that's true. That's the problem with the auto recovery, it'll stall you. So he's gonna try to correct your action, but he's gonna correct it too much. Yeah, so we're actually on time. Yeah, we're pretty much on time. Yeah. Alright, so brake fan off. That's all. Yeah. Alright, so this is off. So what I always do when I end my flight, I'll just put this to like 0, everything 0. Yeah, as much as I can. That's off. 0, and this one, there you go. That's it. So that's pretty much all. Yeah, it didn't look was, you know, didn't fight. Yeah, the bad thing is when I pull up aggressive, no matter what I did, still, yeah, it's actually realistic in a way. Well, at the same time, not really. It's one and the other, you know. It's realistic, but at the same time, not really. Because yeah, that's not efficient. Oh. Oh, that's weird. I thought it was just the A320, because A320 has a system that recovers. It won't pitch you up that much though. That's the thing. It won't stall you. It'll make sure not to stall you. So. Oh, that's bad. Okay, so so should I go on 2024? That's a good question though. Good thing I didn't buy the sim yet. I didn't buy it yet. I think I might stay on 2020 just for now. Yeah. Oh, that's not good. I know it's sim update what 5 or 6, whatever it is. But still, if they didn't fix that, it's kind of hard, you know. It's kind of hard to not fix. Wow. I guess be careful. I don't know what else to tell you, man. It's kind of hard though. Why does it do that though? Anyways, that's pretty much it. So I guess we'll replay the landing. Yeah, that's pretty much all.
Too low. Terrain.
Check.
Sink rate.
This is exactly where I disengage. Look at that. You see? This is where I disengage. Then I tried to pull. You see? So yeah, of course that was not the best. Of course, yeah. It might just be my controller, though. Oh. Okay, so that means it's the controller then. Okay, so I was just setting it down. Yeah. So that means I can still get 2024. That means okay. That's good. At least it's the controller though. At least. Okay. Because I do have hardware from WinWing and everything, so at least I know it's the controller, as you can see. So that's good. Yeah. When I switch to my okay. More like, 220. Oh, that's not bad. That's actually pretty good. Not bad. 220 is good actually. Yeah, I'll accept that. Not bad. Could have been worse though. Could have been a lot worse. Yeah, but yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, you guys are right. It is a problem with the sim. Yeah, I knew. Not a bad landing, by the way. Yeah, absolutely, it's not a bad landing. Could have been much worse. I've had worse than that. That's for sure. But yeah, cause I knew like I was doing everything right, like, you know, cause I watched tutorials and all of that. I watched stuff, but I didn't really watch tutorials. I never actually watched a tutorial how to land. I just learned, you know. I kind of used the logic of a Cessna and I kind of just applied it here, or a Boeing example, and I just put it here and that's all. Yeah, that's what I did. So that's how I know how to land. Let's say. So yeah, that's pretty much all. So connect the GPU and then we'll disembark the passengers. Alright, chocks. Yeah, we'll set the chocks. Alright, GPU is connected. Engine master switch is off. And deboard. But the thing is, on Boeing though, it doesn't do that. That's the thing. It never has that issue where it lifts when I disengage auto throttle. Yeah, that's weird. So anyways, yeah, probably that's Fenix's fault. I do have an older version of Fenix. I have like 2.0 something, so that's probably the reason why. I never really updated it because I don't want to like damage it, and I have some certain liveries that only work with this update. So yeah, I think you're pretty safe for MSFS. Okay, 2034. Okay, that's good. Yeah, that's good because I have around 2 terabytes of an SSD, so it should be completely fine. Yeah, another awesome stream. Thanks a lot. I appreciate it. So yeah, that's gonna be pretty much all for today. We're gonna wrap up the stream. That was just great as always. So yeah, very good parking. Yeah. Oh, what is? Okay, that's. I don't know what that is, but okay. That's pretty much it. So goodbye, guys. Thanks for watching. Peace, and also subscribe. Of course, but that's like a Ronaldo reference, whatever. I mean, I just felt like doing that. Yeah, that's pretty much all, guys. Goodbye, guys. Thanks for watching. Peace. Yeah, thanks a lot, Sunny, for tuning in. Thanks a lot of you whoever else that tuned in. Thanks a lot. Shout out as always.